Me did the chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomo abusuya for Ghana for na tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
If there's one thing that I like most about this particular show on Sammy Flex TV, that is Sammy Flex Speaks. It has to do with the feedbacks. In fact, I must say that I am very, very impressed. Hey, reading some of the comments there. It's very interesting, oh. Yeah. And we like it like that.
People are throwing salvos.
Yes, the only thing is you still have to follow the community guidelines on the platform that you are
looks
on.
like people will not follow the community guidelines.
Yeah, they won't follow. They won't follow because before they even come to watch the show, they come with an entrenched position. So before they even sit down to say, okay, I'm opening a Sammy Flex video headline to see what has been shared there, they know what they want to say.
Really?
Yes,
but it's not all of them though.
No, but many of them, as a matter of fact, because if really they don't know what they want to say and they pay attention to what we are doing. Look at what we did yesterday. My position of condemning everything Shatawale said about the people, my position of not liking it, my position of not wanting it to happen, and yet
some people still
think I did not say this. Now, hey,
you were standing there. No, the focus was you were standing there.
So okay, so the question is, I was standing there. What were they expecting me to have done? I think I said this yesterday. What were they expecting me to have done?
Snatch the microphone.
Like, whoever would think like that, is that person reasonable? Whoever would think like that, is that person okay? Is that person normal? So yes, like I was saying earlier, they come with their entrenched position, and that is the beauty of it. You know, me, I'm not bothered by some of these things, because if I'm bothered by that, it means that with this job crap, I'm not supposed to be here to start with. When I see some of our media people who get a little bit of disagreement from fans and their followers, and they are shouting big, I ask myself, why do you think you should be like that? You are talking about people, so definitely someone will talk about you. So that is the position I've taken, that where I sit, I'm talking about someone. So someone also come and talk about me. Whether I agree or I don't agree with them, we are good to go.
We are good to go. Today we have another topic on board, and it is very interesting. So if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to also share this content to other people as well. And of course, the comments that we were just discussing earlier on, the comment section is for you. We still would want to hear from you. Whether you agree or not, it is still part of the game, and we will do it like that. Big thanks to Currency for handling camera and Richie Flex, the editor and director of the show. Today's edition is very interesting because one person has been in the news ever since we entered into 2023. Like, and it is the person of Sarkodie. Yes, today we are discussing Sarkodie again. So if you like Sarkodie, just relax and enjoy this content. Even if you don't like Sarkodie, still relax and listen to what my big man will say.
Even if you don't like him,
still relax and listen to what he has to say, because it is part of the game. So, on today's topic, Sarkodie has released a short documentary about the 10th edition of his flagship event, that is Rapperholic concert. And this concert we all know was born out of an album named Rapperholic. And out of that, he's been doing it back to back. 2022 was the 10th edition, and just a few days, or should I say, just on his socials, he has released some documentary about like that concert, how it came about, and even his interaction with people in the industry. That is where the focus of this conversation would be. The kind of commentaries people, or the kind of interactions he's had with people, how people feel about him, how they felt about him back then, and how they still feel about him. And I saw this footage and I was like, wow, it's beautiful. As we discussed, I'm sure director would display some of the scenes from the video and you would know. So out of the video, we have the likes of Anita Eskin, Reggie Rockstone, Ameya Debra, Andy Dusty, Nanaba Namwa, Hammer of the last two, all sharing their opinion about rapper Sarkodie. I'm here to ask my big man, Sammy Flex, that what his opinion on this footage, and probably if it is good or it is bad. Do the people give an honest opinion? Is it something that is needed? And at this particular point in time that this video is coming, is it coming to do a damage control whereby some people would think Sarkodie has been in the news for some negative reasons? Or why is this video in circulation at this particular point in time? Big man, welcome.
Yeah, solid preamble, preamble. So I think you have 3 questions. Maybe you can ask one after the other, and we take it from there.
So my first question would be, why this video at this particular point in time?
Okay, looking at the video, I want to believe it is highly related to the Rapperholic at 10.
Of course.
Unfortunately for us, we were not there. But in my mind's eye, I'm picturing this video being played at the event.
Okay.
Like we do with some documentaries when we go for some shows. Like that's what I'm saying. When I watch the video, that's what I see, because the video is in relation to Rapperholic that has run for 10 years. And this documentary, paying attention to the people in there, what they spoke about, and the subject matter.
Okay.
It is something is telling me that maybe that was the video that was played
At the event.
at the event.
Okay.
Yes, because it is so obvious it was not recorded after the event. Because if it was recorded after the event, you might hear some 1 or 2 things that they might have said about the program.
Okay.
But once again, because we were not there and because we've not seen the full show online,
Okay.
I want to just preempt that maybe this video was used for that event, because I see it as such. Like that video where before Sarkodie will be introduced, we play such a video for the audience to just catch the vibe, and it goes on like that. So it is in relation to Rapperholic 10. Now, you said, is it why now? Or,
Yes, why now?
oh, was that the first question you asked?
That's the first question, is why this particular point in time? Why are they releasing it? Is it to do a damage control
Okay,
or
good.
PR?
Okay, good. So, this does not have any time limitation.
Okay.
They don't have any time that they can release it or not release it. This is because it is a documentary about Sarkodie's good works. And I keep saying that in our industry, if there is something that we all should pay attention to, it's about documenting some of the things we have done.
Of course.
Because one day, if you are not there, and someone comes to ask, so was there any pundit who was doing online radio and TV at the same time? Someone should be able to, oh yeah, Roland Amate has done it before.
Sure.
Roland was doing Sammy Flex TV, he was doing so many radio stations, he was doing CTV, blah, blah, blah. But where is the proof to show?
Evidence.
Where is the evidence to show?
Receipts.
So when you see some of these things, you know that, okay, this person is sorting out some of these future doubts.
Okay.
Some of these future claims. Okay, where is it to show? This is it to show.
Okay.
So when someone asks, why this time? Ask, what time again? This is the time. And you asked again, is it coming to do a damage control? In their mind's eye, they are not coming to do any damage control.
Okay.
But they are putting this video out for you to know that you might say all the negative things you want to say about the guy.
Sarkodie.
But there are some prominent people who think of him highly.
Okay.
And that is where I see it.
Okay.
Okay, Sarkodie does not pay calls. Sarkodie is not ready for features. Sarkodie has done Bob Marley feature. It is not this. Sarkodie has done it. Sarkodie has done it. But at the end of the day, have you also paid attention to the individuals in there? These are people who are also speaking highly of the person that you guys are all crucifying.
Wow.
And look at the names there. Reggie Rockstone is there.
Amiya
Debra is there. Andy Dusty is there. Nana Banamwa, Hammer of the last
and,
two.
Creative Arts Deputy Minister.
Yes, Marco Mante. And OM Studio is also there.
OM there.
So you understand, these are pillars in the industry. So forget about the paper in town. Listen to what these people are also saying. So for the time, you cannot have any issues with the time. You can only appreciate the fact that what they were saying, were they telling lies? None of them told a lie in this video. All the accolades they sprayed on Sarkodie, all the accolades they showered on Sarkodie, these are real facts. These are things that one cannot overlook.
And you think so? That's my next question. Were they true accounts of their interaction with Sarkodie?
Did we mention Reggie Rockstone?
Yes,
okay,
we mentioned it.
Yes,
we mentioned Reggie
yes, these are true accounts of Sarkodie. Everybody was talking about, or the people there, they were talking about their encounter with Sarkodie. And Andy Dusty talked about the fact that one day they were doing some arrangement for after the show or something like that, and they heard some boy rapping. This boy rapper and won't stop. Reggie Rockstone talked about he meeting him somewhere, and for the first time he knew that the guy had talent. Nana Banamwa was like, when I first heard the song, I knew this is the guy to watch out for. OM Studio boss was saying that it was Ochame Kwame who was telling him that, hey, there is a boy coming, that boy is full of fire. Like almost everybody is giving an account of how they encountered him and how he has been able to maintain himself throughout these years.
Wow.
Because the concert alone is 10 years. It doesn't make him 10 years.
No.
He has done, as an artist, he's done more before he started the concert. So, for the accounts they gave about Sarkodie, these are solid accounts. And these are industry people who would always want to be seen as credible people. They don't want to tell any lie, and maybe one day someone will come and say, hey, you Reggie Rockstone, what you said about Sarkodie was not factual. And that it didn't mean this, it didn't mean that. No, that was not what they were trying to achieve. To me, listening to them, I felt like what every artist needs at a point. That yes, some people may not like you, some people may not like how you do your things, but there are some key people who understand you and who appreciate what you have done.
Wow. So in the space where currently people think that some people are about mouthing other people and all that, is this something that other artists should also emulate? At least let's gather the good conversations around us in the near future for posterity's sake.
If you get a chance to do it, why not?
Okay.
I said, this is a documentary. Oftentimes, this is what we do. These kind of videos, if you are not careful, they will be played for you when you are dead. These kind of videos, if you are not careful, they will be played for you when you are dead. The time that we have laid you in bed, that we are crying, that is when they will be playing this. TV, radio, online. But at that time, ask yourself, what use is it to you, the dead?
Who is lying down there?
What use is this to you, the dead? It will come as no use. It will be useless to you. The people who did not know you, they will only see this as, oh, so all these good people had these things to say about you. But you have gone. At this stage, I can say this is Sarkodie's CV. And in CV, you know, we have reference. And according to the people who spoke in there, they are references of Sarkodie's CV.
Wow.
So yes, if you're an artist and you see this important, you deem this important, go ahead and do it.
Wow.
Yes, it might not bring you all the dollars you want. It might not bring you all the money you want. But the fact that it gives you some kind of image, and this image is a positive image, no matter how you say it.
Wow.
This image is a very positive image for you. So I think that Sarkodie knows what he's looking for. He's so focused. Those who are saying blah, 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 instead of me to spend energies to come and respond to you, forget about you people. Listen to what some good people are saying about me.
In our bid to document some of these interactions we have with people, is it advisable or is it okay for us to also hold or put in there some of the things that people would say that are not so palatable? For instance, it is not everybody in the space that likes Sarkodie.
Of course.
Even the prominent people that we are talking about. So, assuming you go to somebody and the person probably doesn't give a good account of you, is it advisable whilst you say you want to do proper documentation, you chip it in there.
Watching this as someone who does production, I can tell you for a fact that the people who spoke were asked some specific questions.
Okay.
They were asked some specific questions. So, for instance, they were asked, how did he meet Sarkodie? What do you think about his talent?
Okay.
Over the years, what do you think has kept him going? And what is that one word? And I saw that after listening, I saw that they asked, what is that one word that you'd want to use to describe?
And they gave different
Sarkodie, and they
words.
all, yes, someone even said that, oh, Sarkodie, not even a single word can describe him because he's more than a word. So if you are asked specific questions, then you should know that it should be measured in your responses.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So how did you meet Sarkodie? That is not when you are going to talk about, oh, so Sarkodie, when I called him to come to my studio for an interview, no. At that time, you don't need that. At that time, you don't need that.
Okay.
You really need to hear how you met Sarkodie. Maybe if you are asked something like, you've been following him for a good number of years.
Yes.
What is that one thing that you would want to advise him about? What is that one thing that you wish he changes about? What is that one thing that you want to correct about him over the years that he's done? Then an opportunity can come for you to say a word or two that you think will not be good for the person.
Okay.
That is what you think. But for you know, even if the person is a listening person, no matter how you say it, the person will take it in good faith and go like, okay, this is an advice to me. Let me just take it and run with it.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, so this does not call for moments that you were not too cool about him. These are celebration moments.
Okay.
And from what the video is saying, all the people who spoke, they spoke like, okay, we are going to celebrate the person. That's how they all spoke. We are going to celebrate the person. And like I said, if we are to celebrate Sarkodie, Sarkodie has a lot of highlights that we can celebrate him for. He has a lot of highlights that we can celebrate him for.
Of course.
And the people were spot on. They all brought in different things that made watching the documentary so interesting, so exciting, and so interactive. Yeah, so it is a big deal to him. And like I said, at the time that everybody is saying whatever about him, he is not moved. He's not bothered. He's saying that, listen to what they are saying. But to me, this is what I want you to know about me.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. In fact, lots of education, analysis, and breakdown. Yes, if you want a full length of that documentary, I'm sure you can go on Sarkodie's pages and also have a view of it. Maybe you can come back and agree with him or probably disagree. The comment section is for you. My name is Roland Amate. We will meet on the next episode. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.